What's going on, y'all? I'm coming back at y'all with another video. It's your boy Montel. As y'all already know, I am at work currently right now. Just think I could make a quick video before I leave and get back to work. This video might be a little short. I'm gonna try to do the best I can, get what I need off my chest. But I just want to start off for starters, this isn't the best, setup. I'm recording currently off my iPhone 11. As a man, I don't want to whine or anything, but I'm starting to notice a difference in the world, I don't see this world moving more towards good. I see it moving more towards bad. Finna be an open-minded thinker here. So let me tell you what I think is going on with the world. I think that they're attacking our family structure, and which is the reason why I think everything is going to shit the way it is. Our family structure is being attacked under the name of God, God made the family unit for a reason, because that's when the society is at its strongest. That's when the society moves at its strongest, or moves at its ability that it's supposed to. We in America right now, all these buildings you see that's built were all simply due to the fact that men were men, women were women. Nowadays, we in a society where everything is fucked up in a way. I know I can't cuss on here, but who cares at this point? The world is going in a very, very dark place. I don't know if anybody else see it, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. They're targeting our kids, transitioning them in a way I never thought was possible. I never saw this. None of this stuff existed when I was 10. None of this stuff existed when I was 12. Now it's becoming so prevalent, and it's like you got kids out here having babies at a young age, 15, 16, babies having babies. Come on now, if y'all can't see that's a recipe for a collapse in society, I don't know what it is. Murder rates is through the roof. They talking about gun laws. I don't believe the guns are killing people. I believe the people who are wielding the guns are killing people. You can't blame an inanimate object for a reason. There's a reason why they're going after our Second Amendment. They're trying to take away our guns. The moment they take away our guns, they can silence us, which is the First Amendment. For those of y'all that don't know, the Constitution was not meant to keep the public in check. These are for the people that don't know. The Constitution was never meant to keep the public in check. It was meant to keep the government in check from tyranny. Look at the laws. Look at the laws now. Congress shall not infringe on the Second Amendment. What are they doing? Trying to take away our AR-15s. Once they take away our AR-15, what might they go next to? Our pistols, our shotguns? It's a lot. They silencing us. YouTube. We can't say what we want to say anymore. We could say anything we wanted 10 years ago without no backlash, without us getting blocked, without us having to be censored, without us having to be, watching what we have to say. Now we in a new era where we have to watch what we have to say. Don't y'all feel like that's encroaching on our First Amendment? If you can control the public speech, you can control them as a whole. The only reason why they can't do it now is because we have more guns circulating in our country than ever before, so we have the weapons to defend our rights. And it's like, I don't see what's wrong with the world today. Men don't get as much respect anymore. Women are going out doing their own things. It says in the Bible, men are going to go their separate ways, women are going to go their own ways, which destroys the family structure. We won't be able to propagate a society without right standards in place. We don't promote families like that no more. We tell girls out here to go be hoes, go live your life, waste all your good prime years, and then look for a man later. I don't think that's the way. I don't think that's the way the world works. Me personally, let me give y'all my honest opinion. I really feel like we should get married young. I feel like we should get married young for a reason. You are able to have a baby a lot healthier when you're younger. The chances of you having a baby when you're younger is higher rather than older. It's stats out here to prove these things. I don't have the full detail, but this is common sense. Everybody should know these things. The things that I'm telling you guys now, we all talked about 10 years ago. 10, 15 years ago. So now it's like we're in this new age of new thing, to the point where we don't know what's gonna happen next. We don't know what's gonna happen next. And I can promise you, I'm very optimistic about the future. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good for a long time. And I don't want to get into no conspiracy theories here, but I feel like many people on this platform, they have voices, or they probably have opinions of what's going on. I don't want to state anything due to the fact that I know how YouTube is, but I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. But I'm gonna try to upload a more of a raw video on Rumble. You know, I'm gonna create my channel over there. If not, I think I already got one. I'm gonna try to put it in the description down below. But the world is fucked up as it is, and I feel like it's only gonna get worse. If the world gets worse, relationships are gonna get worse. Y'all gotta look at this from a microscopic level. You can change one thing. You can change one small thing. It could be a policy. It could be a standard. Y'all can change one thing, and it can make a huge difference for the masses. It literally can. I don't know if anybody else think the way I think. I'm just an open-minded thinker. I think about a lot of things that people might say I'm crazy. I don't believe I'm crazy. It's just that when my eyes are open to a lot of things that I've been lied to since I was younger, and now that I'm 23, I had to deprogram all that stuff out of my mind. For instance, why did they ban Bibles from schools? And we supposed to be a Christian nation, right? You don't see any other country banning their own literature from their schools, their own Quran, their own sort of Bible. They don't do that. They teach their culture in their schools. Why in America we can't teach our culture? Why are we demonizing Christianity? All the things it said in the Bible was going to happen is happening now, and I'm starting to see it. Men dressing like women, women dressing like men. And don't get it messed up, I have no problem with the gay community. I have none with it at all. I have no problem. Do you? I have a lot of gay friends. I'm cool with gay people. But I also have some gay friends that don't like this thing. I have gay friends that don't like the agenda that they're pushing as well, especially onto our kids. I just recently read that they now teaching drag. They now teaching like they now making drag shows allowed to be showed to kids. I don't think that's a good thing. Me personally, I don't think that's a good thing. I wouldn't want my kids watching that. I'm pretty sure any one of y'all that is parents wouldn't want your kids around any kind of derogatory thing like that. Anything that has to do with the what you call the birds and the bees should be left to the family and the family only, not the schools. I just saw another video on YouTube where a student took a video of a teacher showing two people being intimate in class. When I was in class, we wasn't taught none of that. None of that was not in front of our faces. Why is it so prevalent now since we graduated out of high school? And now I see, since I graduated out of high school, these kids are becoming, I don't want to say dumber in a way, but they're being let down. They're being let down. They're really not teaching these kids what they really supposed to teach them, that'll help them survive in this world. I feel like they teaching them things to, I feel like they teaching these kids certain things to get them in a certain mindset. You got to understand how our country works. From the beginning, from the United States being built, we was taught a certain set of values. Men go out, work, men go out there, build the society, bring the resources back home, take care of the family. The woman stays home. Nowadays, it's elective. I'm not shaming women for working, even though they are bringing downward pressure on our wages. Let me give y'all a TD example for those that don't know this. Before women entered the workforce, this is all a government thing. The government put women in the workforce so we can double our taxes. It's two people making money. That's more money that the government can get from two individuals versus having one person working and one person paying taxes. Why not have two people pay taxes? That's more money for the government. That's how they broke down the family structure. It's all about money at the end of the day. Now, yeah, I could be crazy. Yeah, I could not sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. But I know somebody that's watching this understands exactly what the fuck I'm talking about if y'all are woke enough. A lot of these people nowadays, they don't realize they not worried about the bigger picture that's giving them the opportunities to look at their phones 24/7 rather than them looking at. Let me angle this in a way so everybody could understand. Everybody is privileged. Our country has become too comfortable. It's become too soft. We've become too lazy. Nowadays, our minds are on our phones. Our eyes are in our phones. We don't see people out here taking care of families no more. You got schools taking care of families. You got phones, cameras. You got iPads taking care of the children. Where's the bond with the mother and father? When I was growing up, I was outside playing in dirt. Talking to friends, riding bikes everywhere. I never had a phone to my face. I have a nephew that has a phone to his face 24/7. And I look at it like this is a bad recipe for a citizen of our country. Our future citizens of our country, the people that's supposed to lead this country to greatness, our future generations. And I feel as though as they get up, they won't even know what to do because their heads were so stuck in the phone, they were too busy to pay attention to reality around them. The things that give them the opportunity to do what they do today. The world has just become lazy. It's become nothing but lazy. This video is just a rant video that I needed to get off my chest. I don't know if this video is gonna hit views. I don't know if it's gonna get shadow banned. I don't know anything. I'm just making a video, hoping somebody can relate to what I'm saying. We've all been there, and we all still here. I want all of us to get through this together. And I'm telling y'all this now. I can't give y'all no words of encouragement. I can only give y'all the real. This world is going to get more and more and more dangerous. It's going to get more and more and more weird. And I promise you, the more weirder we get, the more people are going to wake up to the bullshit that happens. But I feel like by the time that happens, we going to be too far deep into it for us to turn back or try to change anything. For instance, the welfare state. The welfare state, I believe, was to keep the man out of the house, so it can keep the woman dependent on the government. Break away the family structure. If you break away the family structure, what do you make? A degenerate to society. I was one of them. I was born in a single parent household. My dad died at the age of 2. So I'm telling y'all this from experience as well. I was growing up thinking one way, and I'm going to tell you one way I thought. I always saw the female perspective. I've never had a role model in my life to